So now, I take him for the next return Christ, but because of his great work. When I check the spirit of what we would call, others say, the religious philosophy. And that religious philosophy is a sign of Christ's return. So therefore, we receive him and hold him as the second Christ unto this generation. For we know that a Christ, which is the truth, will return once more in this present generation to sit in order of Christ once more. So we accept him as the Messiah unto this generation, like unto the time of those days when Jesus Christ was here on earth and people check him to be the true divine power. So we have sorrows to be the same true divine power unto this generation. So we have him as Christ, our Savior, the man who come to build a new world of righteousness, creation, second birth. And then we know that he is our Lord.
I am Brother Gray, and I'm here to say, when our leader, the Reverend C.V. Henry, came to Jamaica, I was employed by Waterwell as a supervisor. And when I heard the voice of this man, I was well convinced. And then I began to walk with him accordingly to his word. His word reformed me to higher heights. And now I'm 80 years of age. And I've been walking with him from I was about 30 years of age. I find no fault with his philosophy, because his philosophy leads me to the place where I believe that I should be, God's kingdom on earth. Heavenly kingdom on earth. And that is what the world is trying to destroy, the kingdom of God on earth. And he is the one who come with the kingdom of God on earth. As Jesus Christ teaches disciples, our Father which art in heaven, holy be thy name, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us of our trespasses, as we forgive those that trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation. Deliver us from all evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. So I am well convinced about what is being taught to us by the Reverend C.V. Henry. The kingdom of God is here. And as Daniel, the prophet of God, rightly told us that in the days of these kings, meaning these earthly rulers, the God of heaven shall set up a kingdom. And under that kingdom shall destroy all other kingdoms. All other kingdom. And that kingdom shall stand and rule forevermore. And now we see it, that the kingdom that Reverend Henry come with, and the setting up of it, is now destroying the church and the state. Crime and violence is rampanting the country. And that was the thing that he was trying to avoid. And neither the church nor the state would accept his teaching or join in with him to bring mankind to an understanding of peace and love, that we could live in harmony and peace with ourselves. So therefore, now that we see the fulfillment of his word, we are here as brothers and sisters to stand up. To stand up where the kingdom is concerned, because it is rightly belonging unto us, the poor. I thank you.
Thank you, brothers and sisters. I'm very happy to say that I have found a man who God live into. And from I was a little boy growing, I used to talk about God. And I said I would like to know him one day. And I used to ask questions about him. And I never get the answer that I was looking for. Until one day after I becomes a man, I saw him in person. I was coming from a bathroom and I saw this little man stoop down in the way that I'm walking. And when I came to the man, he stopped me. And he said to me, "Come here, young man." After I returned to him, stand up before him, look at me from my head to my feet, and he said, "Oh, I know you." I don't answer him because I don't know what he's talking about. But anyway, I obedient to him. He said, "You don't have God children, but you have a hard time. You have a hard road to travel." And thank God I find myself on that hard road. And now I am right where I wanted to be. And I'm so glad to see that I'm here this day to say something. Well, somebody else want to say something. So my name is Henry and I'm commonly called Pumpkin. Thank you, sir.
Blessing to all, one love. My name is Douglas Mackey. I was taken to the Peacemaker organization when I was 3 years old at Rosalie Avenue by my father on his shoulder. And that is from 1959. I am 54, 53 now. I'm still here. I'm here because of the information that I have received. I was one of the first students along the first student in the Peacemaker Association, Ethiopia Asian Bible School. And the information that we get from that as a youth has kept me today. It allowed me to leave this organization after the difficulty and go out in the world and had other information. Now I know what the Rev Claudius was speaking from 59 until now has come to I more profound with clarity. That his word is, we are here to build God's kingdom upon this earth. And we are the children of light, or the sons of God. It's time for us now to fully, yes, as a students of the Ancient Ethiopian Bible School of Peacemaker, the enlightenment which we have which was given to us by the teaching of Rev Claudius has lead me here today after many journey out in the world. Now I can say, as true Israelite, the truth must be known now that we are here to build God's kingdom upon this earth. And our leader, Rev Claudius had made this clear. We are sons and daughters of the Most High. So now we are here as the vanguard, along with the elders, to make this message go out in the world for what is happening in the world today. If this message was heeded 59 years ago, some of what is happening today would not have been happening, and we would be on the road to have peace and harmony. So I, at this time, dedicate myself to the upliftment and the dissemination of this information. I give thanks. One love.
Yes, I'm back again to the world. I am Mr. Clifton Thompson, a person of whom well know Sister Edna from way back in 1963. I met this wonderful woman, a woman to us as the most person to be called a mother of all mothers. A woman who loved the reality of his people. She loved our nation so much that she will do every possible thing to save the least and the most vulnerable of this nation. A woman that loves his people well. A woman that cares for the small, the big, and the great. A woman that loves to take care of people. Although she doesn't give birth to a child, but she's a mother of all child. And today, we are here to let the nation know his purpose, his serving, our calling, and she do it well. And today we are happy to in our midst, showing and telling others the goodwill of her and what God has meant her to be, to taking care of the poor. And I am happy to tell it out that Sister Edna nephew searched and searched and searched until he found the history of her aunt and where it's lie. And the vote is time, and everything that he possesses to give his aunt work a facelift, and we are proud and happy for him. His name is Donovan Wilson. Oh, happy we are, Brother Donovan. Oh, courageous we are today, saying, praying, and hoping that the blessings of God will continue with you so that you can give more and better service to this great work that your hand has laid down. So many people come, so many people of goodwill stand up for the poor, and everyone that come get a fight. And the way in which Sister Edna was departed out of this life, it was done by great politicians of this country, because they covet the work of her through he married to the Rev Claudius Henry and such a great prophet. And they'll do everything possible to break up this work. And the both of them is gone, and we are here. And now the time has come when we will be crawling out of our shell and to meet the world with nothing but the truth. Because the time has come. The people of this country want the truth at a mean of survivors now. And I will always give thanks to Brother Donovan, because he see the work of Marcus Garvey, he see the purpose of His Imperial Majesty, and all these great men that God has risen up to deliver us. They never less than get a fight. And this fight will not going to stop until the victory is won. I thank you.
Yes, I'm Sister B. The little I know about Sister Edna, I don't know much, because when she died I was pretty young. But when we were going to school, she made sure that we have to have a clean uniform, our hair combed properly, socks and shoes, bow in our ears.